Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome. It is I, troopersjp. Thank you so much for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, which is a 365-day solo TTRPG, which is also a calendar, by the way, it's also a calendar, where you play, where I'm playing a villain, custom villain, Shade Murdstone, the Shadow Elf Bone Collar, which is a mix between a bard and a necromancer. And we need to become the new evil overlord because the old evil overlord was killed by the heroes of the light. And we need revenge and to become the new evil overlord. And to do that, we need to gain allies and take over assets. And we have been through the process of trying to gain allies with the dwarves of Stone Hall. And we have been successful, and we got their allegiance. Everything is great. And we find out what happens today, which is a weekend, which is Saturday and Sunday, April 18th and 19th, 2026, also known as Stars Day and Suns Day, Stormfall 18 and 19, which is pretty exciting. So, let's find out what happens today, shall we? Let us begin. So, before you depart Stonehall, a group of sturdy dwarves steps forward. We have been watching you, and many among us believe you've proven yourselves worthy of our loyalty. We would stand beside you if you'll allow it. Another dwarf strokes his beard, eyes full of curiosity.
Oh, as for me, I've spent my life beneath the mountain. Perhaps it is time I see what lies beyond it.
And what I'm seeing actually are three henchmen. Stone Bellow, he costs 30 gold, which I don't have. He holds a single equipment slot of any type, follows the same rules for switching. Emberlyn, who's got 7 energy. Whenever an enemy dies, roll a d6 on a 5 or 6, gain a meal ration. And Sludgefang with 2 energy, spend 1 energy to produce 1 meal ration, which seems like a sure bet. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Henchman, let's see what it says. Also, please note that there is a lottery for the weekend, but I only have 26 gold, and I don't want to lose the lottery and not be able to buy one of these people, right? So, hire Henchman. If you have any Saltwind recruits remaining, 1 or more, which, by the way, I do. I have got, I have 7 Saltwind recruits, so I'm good. If you have any Saltwind recruits remaining, you may select 1 henchman to recruit for free. You may purchase any others for the price listed. So, I am going to get my free one be Stone Bellow, the really expensive guy, right? That's exciting. I don't have any duplicate equipment, but he's expensive and I feel like that might be useful. And then I can purchase 1 more henchman. I only have 26 gold, and I will spend 25 of it to get Emberlyn. Why am I going to get which, by the way, will leave me with 1 gold left, which is sad and embarrassing. Sad and embarrassing indeed. Now, why am I picking Emberlyn? Why am I going with her rather than Sludgefang? Sludgefang is reliable. I can get 2 meals free every rest. Why am I going with her? Because of Stabatha. I clearly like to gamble with the lives of dead people. Maybe getting meals from a dead body means cannibalism. I just feel like that's the way to go. So we're going to take those folks. Definitely. But once we have gotten new people, we can replace and swap out henchmen. So I'm going to leave my extra equipment guy out, but I would like to have my meal Emberlyn. So who is she going to replace? I could get rid of Valarian, which doesn't give me an automatic fail on 1s, because he's not been useful. Like, usually the what I need to get over that hump is just too high at the moment. So I will take Voltarian out and I'll put Emberlyn in. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to be able to sort of set up my henchmen, my pets. So I'm going to have the dragon eggs. It might be important. My lovely Nightmare Steed. I'll have my little watch Hopper, my rabbit with lots of eyes. I will have my little rat, and then I will have my spider. I will have them right away. Yeah, that's it, right? So then we take our full rest. Uh, Full rest, everybody's back to full energy. I go back to 19 health. I go from 15 to 19. That's great. And all of the henchmen and pet energy is full. Everything is reset, which is great. Here's the thing. Stabitha lets me just have gold. And I am going to use her ability right now. So she has 4 energy. And I am going to use all 4 of her energy to just give me 4 gold, which will bring my gold count from 1 to 5. And with my gold now at 5, I now feel comfortable participating in the weekly lottery because I have some kind of gold. Let's see what happens for us. Oh, hey, I roll a 6, which means I gain 4 gold, which means my gold goes from 5 to 9, which I feel really good about. So that is mostly everything except we can craft items. Looking at what we have in terms of in our inventory, let's see what we can craft. I am sort of low on some things. I would love to be able to craft an elixir of intellect or wits. Let's see. Let's do elixir of insight, which is a bonus to intellect. That gives us 1 of those. And what else can we craft? We can craft an elixir of wits, which we will do. So we now currently have an elixir of each of the attributes except for charm. So we've got 1 might, 1 speed, 1 fortitude, 1 insight, and 1 wits, 0 charm. We can also create Dragon's Fire, which we don't have any, which lets us add to damage, and I think that we should definitely pick one of those. So, we currently have... One moment. Let's just make this a little easier on ourselves, shall we? Okay, so I've got 1 antidote, 2 warding ointments. Antidote will remove the poison condition. The warding ointments adds to defense roll. I've got 1 elixir of speed, 1 of fortitude, 3 slivers of the soul crystal, 3 health potions, 2 blight roots, 1 wolfsbane, 1 cryptweed, 6 meal rations, 3 bone dust, 1 elixir of might, 1 elixir of insight, 1 elixir of wits, and 1 dragon's fire. So we've done all of our crafting, and we've taken a full rest. And my friends, that is the end of today. That is the end of the weekend. That was great. Thanks. I'm enjoying that. I wonder where we go next. I wonder what's next for us. Because we have clearly finished up Stone Hall. Well, you'll just have to join me next time to find out. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you enjoyed this, and join me next time. Oh, by the way, what about you all? If those of you who have played this already, which, by the way, since I'm behind, I'm sure you have, which minions, which henchmen did you take, and why? Let me know. Say it in the comments. And anyhow, thank you very much, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye, everybody.